So sorry I didn't come on yesterday. I was getting ready for the holidays. We have our Embolic Oracle Seasons of the Witch. Since it's the solstice, we're gonna go for it. And I am just chilling on the floor. So cold and comfy. So this is where we're doing our readings today. So about the winter solstice, hey girl, grand rising, cause ain't no morning good. That's what I say. I'm looking for my damn crystal. Oh, it's in my pocket. So the arrow of Sagittarius, the Sagittarius arrow, right? With Kronos and Zeus, Jupiter, Kronos, Saturn. Now, December 21st, the solstice, this is where we have, the 72 hours of darkness where the sun goes into this death, into this new birth, where the 25th he rises again. This is where transformation begins. Hey, Tolpar. This is where we go through this death and transformation, where we really overview what's going on and where we're going. And this is what we're going to find out. What's going on for us for the holidays? What's going on for the holidays? This is already flipped over. For the collective. They say during this time, around December 21st, that the veil between us and the rest of the world is very thin. So perhaps we'll get a better collective reading. I'm going to get closer. All right, so we got garlic, number 22, which is a master number. And it says, it is unwise to walk beyond the boundaries you have yet to expand on. Protect among all else. And this is telling me if you don't know, like if you don't know something, don't try it, or perhaps learn more about it before you step into it. With this keening in reverse, this is holding on for just a moment in time, acknowledging before release, and liberating what needs to be freed. And it's in reverse, so perhaps we're holding on to something that we don't know much about. With the dream realm, number 20 in reverse, it's as if we're really closed-hearted. When she's up like this, she's real open. But in reverse, and it says, not everything is what it may seem. Bring yourself back from all time and all places as a new perspective can be seen. But when it's in reverse, it's as if we can't see the new perspective because we're holding on to something that we don't know much about. Perhaps protection is a must. Your soul is rising. Happy Christmas and New Year's. Happy Christmas to you, and Merry New Year's to you too. I can't even talk. We're gonna pull some tarot on these cards to see. So for this garlic, number 22, it's keening, 29. We got both of these. And for the dream realm, number 20, we'll take this one too. Whoa. And on the undercurrent, we have the Queen of Wands. You see, this is the Shuffle Tarot. This is the Queen of Wands with the Empress. You see the ugly duckling and all the ducks and the baby. This is a rural, motherly, fiery energy. And this is what's needed, or this is what's on the undercurrent of this. Now, when we talk about this boundaries, you know, it's unwise to walk beyond the boundaries you have yet to expand on protection among all else. This almost reminds me of like you trying to cast a spell and you know nothing about magic or something about that. What up, Black Strawberry? But this received the Five of Cups, the five in reverse. You see how they're dragging all these cups, how she's dragging all these cups. But with this is a split up. These two come together, this codependent. We're no longer codependent. And these strings, all these burdens, all these emotional things that we're carrying, we're split from this. We're no longer dragging all of this shit with us. Perhaps that's a boundary we must set. Yes, there's the Judgment. You see the Devil up in there. So perhaps this is rising to some kind of negativity or lies, or maybe some kind of lies. It's like this is what we're, you know how I said it's about like doing magic? It's almost like this, like worshiping the devil when you really think that you're worshiping Jesus. It reminds me of the people who worship Jesus as the beast, you know, people like that. With this keening in reverse. Hey, Jeannie, what's up? How are you? We have the Magician. And this Magician in the Shuffle Tarot, this is the High Priestess holding her moon. So this is the secret knowledge. This is some kind of dreams, intuition, the subconscious. You know, we have all the tools that we need, and the only tool that we need is within us. Perhaps it comes from this Nine of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. This is saying that this is the wounded warrior in the Nine of Pentacles here. So this is really saying, see, she threw her glove. It's as if she's no longer with the boundaries. Perhaps that's the issue. It's like, hey, use your intuition when it comes to this protection. It reminds me of this, like, hey, protect yourself. Protect yourself among all else. And perhaps we have to use this when letting go. Nines are signify it's the end, or it's coming to an end. And with the Magician, it's number one. This is these new beginnings. And this is this tie between the solstice, the darkness for 72 hours before, you know, the rebirth tomorrow. Now, on the dream realm, this came out in the deep subconscious. And this is the Page of Pentacles. And this is actually learning about this. Remember how I said about doing things that we're unaware of, or that we don't know much about? This is this gaining knowledge about this. This is taking a class. This is gaining this new thing, a new job. You know, some kind of new thing. And this is the Fool too. So he is going at this with faith and enthusiasm, you know, ready to tackle this. And it's almost as if with this Queen of Wands here, she's attracting this, she's pulling this, and she's really caring for this. And this is, you know, what we must do. We have to care for this, because the Page of Cups is in reverse. It's as if perhaps we have to mother somebody who's out of love or doesn't want to apologize or something like that. Hey, Kiki Law. Gracious holiday greetings to you as well. All right, so that was the collective reading. Anybody want a reading? Post your questions. Only one time, and I'll get to it in the order as it was received. Yes, the cards do some amazing talking, Black Strawberry. first, we should pull for the main energy. The black sun, black old sun, won't you come? And the cosmic web. So yeah, that reminds me of this. How funny is that? And that the sun is blocking the Jupiter with the Sagittarius' arrow blackens the sun. And then on Christmas it comes up, it rises again. The cosmic web, this is this cosmic web and it's in reverse. So it's as if it's like this black sun comes through and see it burning. It's almost as if it like burns all the web. And perhaps it's like I was saying, how the veil is thin, or perhaps it separates all of these things. What do you see about me? And does the divine have in store for me? Okay, let's see. Genie. Let's see what the cards have to say about Genie. Let's see, Jamie. What does the cards have to say? I seen this on the shuffle. This is the Two of Cups, but the Two of Wands in reverse. I just did a reading. I'm not sure. I just put a lot out there, so I'm not sure if it was a members only video or not. I'm thinking it was the new pick a card that had this, and these two, it's as if there is some kind of battle where they are. It's almost like, wow, this came out too almost the same way. It's almost like bad news or some kind of something that gets us in a frenzy. It's almost like a red flag. And this couple, it's as if there's some kind of friction. They're creating some kind of spark. Perhaps that's what this is. That's causing us to be in this Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords energy. And all the wands are burning like we're trapped. She's blindfolded and really stuck in here. It's as if, oh, wow. And look, behind her is the Seven of Wands. It's almost as if she's trapped in this mental restriction, thinking like, oh shit, like I really did that, or I have to do this, or, you know, we're looking at all these burdens and figuring out how the hell we gonna rake these out. How are we gonna rake this up? And perhaps this is what our mind, we're stuck in this. With the Five of Wands, the Five of Swords, this is telling me that this is, this could be like this, like, you know, in your thoughts type shit. But with this is telling me that other people might be involved. But with the Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords in reverse, he's almost like this is getting caught, or we're following the paper trail to who's this, and it's almost like you come out this winner of this. Perhaps this is what we have to do with the King of Squirrels in reverse on the bottom. This is really connecting with the spirit. Taking this, it's like taking a path to some kind of emotion. Yeah, I see your messages. Hey, Maurice. Lachelle, you're next. All right. Tell me something good. I'm gonna tell her that's something good. Alright, here we go. Seen the Three of Cups on the split. And the Two of Pentacles, so perhaps we're trying to make a decision, or we're really juggling things that are heartbreaking. Let's see what the cards say for the show. Alright, girl. Well, we have the Strength with the Justice here in between these two pillars. This is this confidence, or gaining confidence in doing the right thing and making the right moves and being honest. Where the hell did that go? And it covered. Wow, so this might be hidden from us. Some kind of truth or some kind of justice might be hidden from us. Maybe because of the lack of confidence. Now, with the Six of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, this has something to do with the past memories, or perhaps somebody, like an old somebody, walking away, or walking away from it's like this is a colorful situation, and I see somebody walking away from this. But this is memories, past dreams. This could even be past lives. Now, with the Hangman in reverse, it's as if some kind of justice, you know, this is shown. Some kind of justice is perhaps I seen her cut this veil down, and it's like, boom, now we can see everything. It's like nothing's hidden. Perhaps this is why she's now on her feet. She now sees this from a different perspective. With the Knight of Wands in reverse, we're stopping. We're stopping and we're taking a break. And here is the Magician and the Magician. So, all of these cards right now, let's show. The Knight of Wands, the Magician with the High Priestess, and this Wheel of Fortune. These two are majors. These two are majors. So out of 6, you got 4 majors. Now, with the Magician, there's some kind of, this is almost like this truth is, it's inside of us, or like I said, it's from the beginning, it's hidden. There's some kind of hidden information. Perhaps this is information we can only find in a dream state, or in some kind of like a meditation, or by asking ourselves, you know. But this creates some kind of fortune, you see. And with this Magician on here, it's almost as if like you created this wheel to turn, or by you seeing this situation from a different perspective, by seeing the truth, by having this confidence, it's as if this gets your wheel turning and you come into some kind of abundance. This Wheel of Fortune is a fortunate change of events that changes. But with this Knight of Wands and this High Priestess here, and especially with the Justice and the Hangman, these are all very still cards, saying like very inaction, like let's just be still. Perhaps this is what we have to do in order to find out this information, because this is past information. Hey, Bendejo, love you too. You're getting cold. Damn straight. A stocking full of soul. Merry Christmas to you too, Bendejo. Sarathy, does she love me? Will I meet her again in my life? Her name is Palak Nayak. You're all getting cold. That means you too, Bendejo. Naughty, naughty. Aw. I have been a very good little girl. Alright. Who's next? Sarathy. Does she love me? Will I meet her again in my life? Her name is Black. That really wants to come out. So you got this hangman and upright with the 3 of Pentacles. You see they have all these pieces. Perhaps we've come to this period where we have to be alone because there's other energies involved in this that don't go. And perhaps this Palak is one of them. This is why we have the 2 of Cups, the 2 of Wands in reverse. This is the separation. Perhaps they're, we feel as though we were defeated, but we weren't. This is a win. But you don't see this. You're seeing like, oh, why this, why that, why this, why that. Almost like wrapped up in this mental thing, like really in your head about it. With the Squirrel of Wands, this is, you see he has that, he's in this boat and he's being offered this Ace of Wands here. Being in reverse, he doesn't see it. He's turned the other way. He can't see it. And being in reverse, he's not accepting it. He's not accepting it. It reminds me of the 4 of Wands. You know, we are like, we're not accepting any other love. And the Spirit's trying to offer us something really sweet, something really nice. But because we're so down and out about what we lost, we don't see this newness. This is a good thing about this solstice period where we can experience this time of darkness, this time of emptiness, and almost reborn. Come, you know, be born again. With this Ace of Swords in reverse, there's some kind of lie or some kind of loss that's blocking this path. A very unfortunate change of events. And with the Wheel in reverse, I always say with this, when it's in reverse, the good news about this is that the only way we can go is up. Now, being that the sword and the wands are up top, we're missing time and feeling. Or perhaps that's what brought the wheel down. Now, this strength is in reverse. And this is the same thing. This unfortunate event creates some kind of lack of strength. And the unfortunate event, perhaps this was this. This is the other 2 of Cups. And he's sitting here and you see the other person just poof and left. And he's standing here. But this is a good sign. You see him smiling. He's left here by the divine. This was definitely divinely timed. So we're here alone so that way we can mother our cup, our new feelings. We need to focus on ourselves. With the Queen of Wands, she doesn't chase anybody. She sits here, she attracts, and it's almost as if we're mothering ourselves and mothering our new creation here in the stillness, trying to figure out, you know, where these pieces go and how do we get them together. And you had this one in the deep subconscious, and look at this. This is you rising up above this, really fixing our heart chakra, and it's as if we win. We rise up, and not only do we rise up, but we rise up with this woman, with this people, with this child. This is public recognition. Hey, James Davis. Glad tidings to you as well. Grand Rising, Leo Be Hard. How are you? Wow, you've grown. Lurking in the shadows. Thank you. How you been? James. Hugs and kisses to you too, Shao. Love you. Who's next? Let's see. Clarissa, what up? How are you, ma? Long time no see. You ready for the holidays? I'm good, thank you. Long time no see. You're not ready. Me neither. Oh, thank you, Ma. It's bad hair day today. I woke up like this. What's that mean? What's what mean? What's what mean? The High Priestess with the sun in reverse. We gotta really trust our intuition, y'all. We gotta really trust our intuition, especially when it comes to our children. I see this little peepee. Any messages my guide spirits want me to know? That's beautiful. Showing up. Yes. Alright, Chris, this is for you. What does Carissa's guide spirits want her to know? Wow, we have both of these aces, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, both in reverse. It's as if we're dropping something. Perhaps we've saved a lot of money and now it's like, oh, now we got to put out all of that money. And it's almost like a devastating event. Maybe this has something to do with something big, like a house, a car, or something like this. The Emperor with the Chariot. You see his chair's empty. There's something on his seat. It's as if your seat's being saved. Then the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, and then, so perhaps with the Seven of Swords, perhaps you didn't lose a lot of money. Perhaps somebody stole your money or somebody... Look, you have this Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords coming in. You know, this is the deception. This is this lies. He's a thief. He came into your circus and took your shit. Whether it be money, time, something you can hold. They took it. Who's they? This King of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this could be you or this could be them. Like I always say, use your intuition when deciphering the messages. And this is the 411. So, when the King of Pentacles in reverse, and this is this Temperance too, it's almost as if that there was some kind of, it was divine. You let your foot up, or they let their foot up. It's as if they let it up, and it's when you let your foot up, that's when they came in and took this. This could be some kind of boss, or some kind of like crooked cop or drug dealer. You know, we make illegal money. Perhaps this is stealing illegal money, and this is looking like, oh my God, what did I do? I did this. How do I get out of this? But by you raking this up and really reassessing with all these sevens, this is real introspection, the sevens. And you have two of them, and you have two of these aces, which not only this is like newness with this introspection. And then you have the Emperor here with, which this is discipline and taking responsibility for our own actions. Perhaps this is why it's like we're waiting for these two are finally balanced. This chariot comes out of this war, like they're waiting for you to come out of the war. There's a seat being saved for you. You know, you're being crowned with this, you know, as the father or as this authority figure. And it's not like this one. This is a very respected authority figure. Interesting. I know, that's very weird, right? Is like your boss taking money from you or something? And look, you got the tower on the split. It's really weird. Oh, well, they are? That's crazy. Hey, Star Lover Deuce. Any messages for me? Yeah, I'm suing my old employer. Oh, wow. Okay, well, then that's that. If you stuck with this, this is this emperor and this chariot, you're going to get that money back. Get it, girl. Fire wage theft. Yes. Oh, my God, that's exactly what it was. For wage theft, yeah, that's what it was. That's crazy how that came up. All right, this is for James Davis. Any messages for me if you're drawn to me? Yes. I'm so drawn to you, James. All right. James. Hey, Maurice. How are you? Alright, messages for James from the Divine. Hit that like button. Tell him, Carissa. And if you like to exchange energy for energy, I put my Cash App, Venmo, whatever in the description box. Alright, this is for you, James. Messages from the Divine for James. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I see the Page of Swords and the Six of Cups. Almost Seven of Cups. Six of Pentacles in the background. Now, the High Priestess, this almost reminds me of the energy in the... It's as if she's releasing some kind of knowledge or something material, and she's not using her intuition. It's almost like kicking her ass. Perhaps this has something to do with the past. With the Six of Cups in reverse, perhaps you're walking or you're trying to go back to somewhere where you thought that, oh, I didn't lose that much or it wasn't that bad, but it really was. It's as if like you're not... You're thinking that it's this hunky-dory thing when they're really empty cups. With this Page of Swords in reverse, this could be you, like, not thinking right. It's like there's some kind of confusion. Perhaps there's somebody lying. Perhaps this is somebody else, and this is like, you're lying, or they are starting some kind of argument, something like this. All the other cards were like this, and there's a lot, so I'm gonna go through them kind of quick. You got the Chariot with the Justice here. It's almost as if this truth comes out after this battle. It's almost like this war battle that you go through, but the truth does come out. The truth finally comes out. We finally... It's like all these winged creatures, and they finally land. And they're all like flocking to you. Perhaps they're the messengers of this truth, and it's this open book. So it's knowledge that's readily available to you. Now with the Emperor in reverse, this is the other Chariot. And they're one's going this way and one's going this way. You fell off your chariot. You're no longer here. You're no longer in this winning position. Perhaps it's because we weren't responsible for our actions, or perhaps we weren't disciplined. You know, the Emperor is very disciplined. The Emperor in reverse could be like tyrannical. Maybe this is somebody else that you're dealing with, like a tyrannical person. Perhaps with your family, with the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, this has to do with your security and your happiness, and it's like big happy family. With the Four of Wands, Four of Swords in reverse, this again says something about going back to this. This could be some kind of like where you fell off your chair. It's like you were in this gold statue. You were held on a pedestal by your family, but it's almost as if like now that you fell off this, you're off your pedestal. It's like this statue broke. Perhaps it's because of this lovers and this justice. These lovers come apart. This could be a separation of this family. But it's a happy thing and it's good for your security. Then you got the other Hierophant. All of these, you know, now you're taking your armor off. Now you're taking your armor off. This Knight of Cups, this split up. This is almost like I can't find my light. I can't find my light. This is why you're supposed to go in the dark and not go back. Because there's only darkness there. And then look, you have the King of Cups with the Squirrel of Wands, both with this same type of energy in reverse. You're not seeing what's being offered because you're focused on finding the truth within yourself. Maybe this is emptying, like detoxing you, like really crying, really letting out all this stagnant shit because it's been sitting here for a while. With the King of Cups, there's the devil on here. It's almost as if he's releasing some kind of addiction or releasing some kind of something. This is why we get back on our chariot and this truth comes out. Where we weren't disciplined here, we're picking up the discipline here. We're being still in ourselves. Perhaps this is why this Hierophant's sitting here like really connecting to the spirit. We can't do this without the spirit. And with this King of Cups in reverse, we're being vulnerable. We're being vulnerable and open to all types of truth. This is like, reminds me of that thing, like the truth is inside of us and we're not listening to it. And there is that broken heart. But it's in reverse. You're now dumping that shit. We're dumping the medicine on the wounds. They're no longer bleeding. We stopped the bleeding. Hey, Marie Lightworker. I blanketed with snow. Beautiful. It's all good. Oh, that's cool. Deep emotional kins to reconnect to the soul. Damn straight. Hey, Bill Clinton. Merry Christmas. Hey, Interstellar. Yes, you may get a reading. Hey, June Carey. Please travel. Huh? Alright, let's see. Who's next? Star Lover Deuce Deuce. This is for you. Star Lover Deuce Deuce. All right, so you received the Two of Cups as well with the Three of Cups, the Three of Wands. It's almost as if not only you but like a group. Maybe this is a family, your soul sisters, your people, it's as if you're turning your back. You're turning your back with them or together. And then the Knight of Swords in reverse, I seen perhaps you're turning your back from some kind of disagreement. Now with the Two of Cups here, you know, we were about to make this a deal. And as we were about to make this deal, they were like, well, gotta go. And they left, dropping their cup, leaving you here alone. Now the rest are in the deep subconscious, hidden. But with this 5 here, we definitely have some kind of battle. With it being in reverse, it's as if we're walking away from the battle. And this is right in the middle. And this also says we're walking away from the battle. We're no longer engaging in this battle. With the Knight of Wands, perhaps this is some kind of bad news. Some kind of news that makes us in a frenzy, that gets us stressed. Perhaps this is why it's like, hey, turn the other cheek. Don't get involved in this. We are... See all them pentacles up there? It's almost as if she's trying to mend all of these broken things. She's really sad about it. Perhaps this is the thing. She's like, okay, well, you're going to cause problems and make me stress and this and that. Well, maybe she went, boom, get out of here, and poof. You know what I mean? Because she got a smile on her face now that she is alone. She's free from this thing, you know? I'm picking one of these for you. The Inner Labyrinth. And this reminds me of your brain. And it's almost as if there's some kind of something. There's a path leading to the center of this knowledge or something. You may see it as this big maze, but literally it's a straight path. It's a straight path and you're almost there. And there's another 5. So you are going through these changes and a very changes. And there's that newness. This is an opportunity for newness. So follow the clues, follow the paper trail, something like that. Interstellar. Can I get a reading too, please? I need some guidance. I kept having bad luck and being involved with the wrong people. Ha! You ain't the only one. Alright, let's see some guidance for Interstellar. This bad luck and being involved with the wrong people. Alright, Interstellar guidance, please. Thank you. Alright, and this one's sticking up. I want it. Yes, the Queen of Pentacles. This is really taking care of yourself, your family, your needs, feeding everybody, making sure everybody is okay, and really putting your foot down. Perhaps this is what we have to do. With both the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, both in reverse, both be releasing these pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles, they're all dropping this. Perhaps before you get to this Queen of Pentacles, where she has this one in her hand, we have to release all these other ones. With the Empress, the 10, and the 9 of Swords. We are, wow, powerful. That's a big story here. Perhaps somebody got caught stealing. Perhaps somebody took something from you, or these two people were taking from you. Maybe they were your kids. It's almost as if this is a mother family, 9 of Wands, sword kind of thing. Who am I talking to? Okay. You said about being involved with the wrong people. This is the wrong people. The wrong people getting caught. People stealing. People younger than you. Perhaps this one is. And look at all them things. That's really weird. This one, I don't know. It reminds me of all them things tacked. I don't know if this person has something tacked or like all these things on their wall, maybe, or maybe they have all them things on their body. It's like little things. I don't know. It's weird. But with the Empress here and the 10 of Cups with the 9 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, we're in this wounded warrior type energy. Really, like I said, putting your foot down, standing up. Perhaps you have to stand up against your family or stand up to protect your family. With this Empress, she's full of this armor and she has no head. It's almost as if our brain and our mind is not connected, and we really have to connect with the heart to gain this knowledge. Perhaps that's why the page again is in reverse. Maybe we're lacking the knowledge to, or some kind of information or the money to care for this or to do this. But you're finally learning how to carry your burdens. With this 10 and this 9, we're coming to an end. With the Page of Cups, this is some kind of release, and this could be a separation, but this is really using your feminine energy, really connecting with the mother. Maybe this has something to do with your mother or you as the mother. Now, this could be a mother of anything, of any creation. With the Sun, this is a positive. This is something positive. It's as if you went through this hermit. The hermit's usually at night, but he's out in the day. And you can see his light shining in the day. This is like you. Let your shine light in day. Let your light shine even in the day. And this is how we're gonna get there, by this healing. This 4 of Wands. As if you take this time to yourself, mother your health, mother the spirit. And something about this duck. Maybe you'll find some kind of like one partner. And then I say that, and then look, there's the Lovers. So perhaps you are at some kind of crossroads and you need to make a decision. You're on the fence about a decision. This is saying, hey, like, look at all the facts, look at this way and look at this way. Choose love, listen to the spirit. It's as if there's somebody giving you some kind of advice, but you're like playing your music, not even listening to this advice. It's like, hats off, use your mind, and really think logically when it comes to your intuition about caring for this family, about these needs, your health, things of this sort. And look, there's that other Knight of Pentacles in reverse. There's that other Hermit with the light on. Perhaps you have to release this. Perhaps you have to turn your light off or go in the dark. Maybe it's like, okay, now we have to be in the darkness. Maybe you can't even see your own light. That's why we have to be in the darkness. You definitely have to stand up. Perhaps we have to stand up by ourselves against all of these people. Whatever the case may be, you can do it. Ace of Swords, yeah, we're dealing with some kind of lie. Deep emotional cleanse, yes. Interstellar, please travel. Thank you, beautiful soul. You're welcome. Hi, Jim Carey. Good morning, Laverne. How are you? You're welcome. Star Lover 22. Message from Spirit for Laverne. Train, let's see. You're welcome. Yes. Well, I said that and these came up. So we're taking them. These are your cards, Laverne. Alright, so we're being offered, maybe this has something to do with some kind of past memories, your childhood, something. past lives maybe. But with this Squirrel of Wands, we are manifesting. We're manifesting this new love, this protection, this new love. And this new love comes from the King of Pentacles. It's as if they're offering you not only love but security, something divine. It's as if they have this special gift for you. Maybe they are your protector. It's as if they're coming with a gift. Perhaps this is the Spirit with the King of Pentacles. This could be you coming into this, really telling you like, hey, it's like you're the boss. Maybe you have this. Like I say, these are your readings, so use your intuition when deciphering the messages. But with the Two of Wands, it's almost as if, the Two of Cups, perhaps we have to stand here alone. It's as if this is the gift from the Spirit for you to take this alone. Maybe this is the self-love. Like, hey, appreciate what you got. Love yourself. Because once this happens, it's as if they put you up on this pedestal and you gain. It's as if this cup turns into some kind of magic, something or other. Not only are you getting rose up, perhaps this is a choice that you have to make, and this is like, okay, well, I can't make this choice with you. I have to make this choice alone, and this is you rising up above making this choice. Finding what's uncovered. It's like you finally made your choice, you finally grabbed it, or you finally have it. Perhaps this is the gift. Again, this is a gift. See, it's like you're getting some kind of gift. Maybe you're giving a gift. Let me know. You're welcome. Hey, Yvonne Williams. Will I receive my money that's owed to me before Christmas? Hey. Alright, let's see. Yvonne Williams. Will Yvonne Williams receive her money before Christmas? Let's see. For Yvonne Williams. Wow. She received her money before Christmas. Well, some kind of truth comes out. The Six of Cups. The Page of Pentacles, this tells me that you get your money. You know, you have it in your hand. I would say that's a yes. Perhaps we have to be mean to get it. Or perhaps we're dealing with somebody mean. Perhaps we're dealing with some kind of a liar. You know, this is some kind of lie. Perhaps this is the lie and this is you like with the truth. Like, now I know. Now I know. And this could be some kind of gift. It's as if we're dreaming of this or we're thinking of this. While we're thinking of this, we're planting these seeds, creating this. And it's as if whatever we're thinking, we're creating. Perhaps this is why the swords is in reverse. Like, hey, don't think negative. If you think that you're not going to get it, then you're not going to get it. If you think that you have it in your hand, it'll be in your hand. But with this judgment in reverse, there's some kind of bad judgment. There's some kind of lie, but it's coming out. Maybe this is somebody that did something wrong to you. They took your money. They lied to you. They did something. And this is something from the past, maybe 6 years, 6 months ago. The Ace of Cups. And on the top, you have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is definitely some kind of lie that lost you that money. some kind of injustice. Yes, my crazy Ice X. He's Pisces and I'm too. Ah, I get it. I heard this in another reading yesterday. What I said to you? That's crazy. Well, you know, that's what I always say when you hear the message 2, 3 times. Listen to it. I'm getting hot now. Yeah, I left him. Yeah, he betrayed me with my family and married my people. It was left for me. Wow, that's fucked up. Well, something's coming to an end. And perhaps this ending leaves you to see this from a whole different perspective. It's as if our world is upside down, but it's finally coming to an end. We had to be upside down. We had to be upside down, so we've seen this from a different perspective. And this is really connecting with the spirit. It's as if we're winning over the devil, over these things. We're finally coming to the end. The world is the last of the major arcana. This is the ending. That's crazy. Who's next? Ay, ay, ay. For money, and he was paid to unalive me. What? The fuck? These people? That's crazy. Stay far away from him. And all of them. By my aunts and cousins that were jealous of me. Ah. I see. Some people. About trip, do I go? WD. Do I go? This week. New job starting. Yes, ma'am, I am. I was inherited money I was supposed to get as a kid. Damn. My June carry arrived. About trip. About trip. Oh my gosh, I'd be so looking into that. Okay, we received the King of Swords in reverse. So perhaps we do not have the upper hand. We're dealing with some kind of liar or somebody who's very mean. And perhaps this is why the Three of Cups is in reverse. We've been dealing with this meanie, so now we are healing the wounds of our heart. Now we have the other king, the King of Squirrels, and here he's back on his throne. Perhaps these are two different people. It's almost like two totally different energies. Perhaps this has to do with the lovers, or coming to a crossroads, or to some kind of with this lovers. And then you got the Four of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Hierophant in reverse. So this Page of Wands is saying, let's not, perhaps. You know, this queen, she's staying home. She's a homebody. She's staying home and she's caring for the family. She's caring for the kids. She's caring for, you know, this is some kind of bad news. Perhaps it comes from her, or perhaps the bad news brings this separation, or it opens up this box. It's like it opens up Pandora's box. Perhaps this is how, it's almost like this separation, you needed to undress this. We need to get down, like, unarmor ourselves, so that way we can come into this healing. By healing, we rise up on this pedestal. It's like we turn gold. Perhaps this is this new lovers. Take this advice. There's something about a crossroads. Focusing on our needs and really seeing these red flags. There's some kind of red flags that you're supposed to pay attention to and listen to your intuition when it tells you. Perhaps ask yourself, and the first answer that your body gives, this is that answer. Yes, sure, families. So these cards just fell out. The Tower. So somebody might be going through this Tower moment. Perhaps we have to go through this Tower moment in order to get crowned. It's as if we're going to gain some kind of enlightenment, some kind of knowledge. With the 8 of Swords, 8 of Wands in reverse, it's as if we can't think. Or this is like clearing the slate, like inaction. And perhaps this is what this calls. This calls an inaction now that this Tower is knocked over. Now we can't think at all. Or perhaps it wiped it to where we're in this still moment. With the 3 of Wands, this is you turning your back. Not only from this, but other people perhaps. And this is really looking at all the possibilities. Like, what boat are we going to be on? And the quote for this is, you know what you're waiting for. And waiting becomes easy. And the Empress is in reverse. So yeah, this is some kind of maybe issue with the mother wound. I see the other 8. Alright, who's next? Finally able to shuffle without a band-aid. Look, that was so bad. I cut myself. You can't see how bad it is. It's really deep. 717. Sunny desert. Yeah. Alright, Yvonne. Oh, hope it feels better and heals soon. Oh, yeah. I sliced it with some glass. I threw that right away. Alright. What's up? The wounded warrior. Oh. I gotta put my turkey in. Okay. So here we have the lovers with the death, both in reverse. So perhaps we are holding on to some kind of lost love. And this is saying, or holding on to something that we don't want to let go. And this is perhaps you coming out of here. Perhaps there were so many choices you couldn't decide. It's almost as if you're going through a reawakening or a rebirth. It's like a death of something inside you, and it brings life. You know, it's like going through this, and then out you come, almost being rose up. You know, you got this thing, you know? Perhaps that's from you choosing the right choice. The Knight of Wands and the Magician. With this, again in reverse. Same type thing with the red wings. Look at that. Huh. Red wings. And then there's the Chariot on the King of Pentacles. So perhaps this is like slow and steady. Like slow and steady will win this. We have to be willing to accept this from the spirit. Yep. Wow, look, this is the Queen of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords. It's almost like a real devastating loss, a lot of loss. All of these are coming out, and this is the Ten of Swords where we almost been stabbed in the back. Perhaps something like this, and the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands is here. Perhaps this is some kind of player that left you alone or took your baby, something like this. Left you with no love. Look, something about a baby. Or maybe this is your inner child or some kind of creation. You know, the baby that can be a new creation, a new project, a new job, something in the making, something just being born. Alright, everybody. I'm gonna go cook my turkey. Usually if I wait, people come on last minute. I'll wait 2 more minutes. How about we pull another one of these from the Emboggle, which is Oracle. Since it's Solstice. For the collective, from our people here, what do we need to know? So you're here. Consecrate. Consecrate tools. I will claim what is mine, what I see beyond the hidden. Gifted spirit, by tongue, my words spill with purpose. But it's in reverse. So this is telling me we really have to be careful about the things we say. You know, words are magic. And with this word magic, it's as if whatever we're saying, like we say things for no purpose, or we say things as a joke, and it really isn't. It's like the angels don't know you're joking. And it just reminds me of all the things like, you know, word magic, like parents. Parents are a pair who rent their kids, you know, from the government. Basically. Shit like that. It's the things you say. Like a fray. A fray is when we have like a large group of people. Hey, Ray of Hope, how are you? Namaste. And there's like a whole bunch of arguments, and we have these people afraid. That's a fray. They're a fray. They're creating some kind of chaos. That's an affray. Is that Pooja? May I ask one question? Yes, you may. I was waiting for you. Okay, Pooja. I'm ready for you. I was waiting. Pooja's question. What is that? Oh, that's okay. I don't know if I can get it anyway. Pooja. What's Pooja want to know? The answer to your question. That's a new if just on my today's what's up status. I think so, yes. I think so, yes. We're coming into some kind of relationship or some kind of union. We're bringing your sticks together. We're bringing our sticks together. And then we have this King of Cups with the devil behind here. So perhaps this creates some kind of, it's like a toxic love or some toxic chaos. Perhaps somebody is possessive, or it's as if he feels as though there's some kind of growth, but then there's fire. It's almost as if there's two different, he has both of these things in his hand, and perhaps they're two totally different things. So perhaps there's two totally different feelings about this. With the Temperance in reverse, this is some kind of chaos that's almost blocking the path, or your vision of this path. With this Queen of Pentacles, though, this is really telling me to take care of you, to worry about your health, to use your intuition, to really focus on you and your health and the earth and the spirit, and where this meets, where it connects with you. And perhaps we're really putting our foot down on our stance on how we feel about having a baby, or about this new creation. Something about this. This one 1117. What up, Sammy? How are you? Do you have any found cards? Huh. Any found cards? What do you mean, Sammy? Okay, he felt love. Yes, with the Queen, the King of Cups, that is love. What did he feel? Did I do the right thing? Uploading status? Yes. I'd say so, but I don't know what the devil's sitting there in the King of Cups. There's some kind of possessiveness, or, you know, some kind of yearning or longing for some kind of material thing. Perhaps this is like passion. This could be like sex, things like this. Then the Hierophant flew out in reverse. This is something totally different. You know, this is ceremony and rituals, you know, doing the same thing over and over. But in reverse, this is going against the grain and doing something totally different. Perhaps that's what you did. Okay, so I did the right thing. He's definitely getting possessive. Yes. And I don't know if that's good because it's toxic. with the devil there, it's almost toxic. Sammy, do you have any found cards? What does that mean? Found cards. Him getting involved with someone else? Is there a chance? There's always a chance of that. The King of Swords, yeah. It's a liar. It's a liar. A cheater. But it's like the path becomes clear. Because in the beginning of this, okay, the path becomes clear when we release the devil. So you might not want to hear that, but it's the truth. It's this temperance and healing comes with this devil. And look, you see this? This is this being left out in the cold with all this brokenness. It's almost as if you don't leave this and walk down this road, we'll have to deal with this. But he loves me, this is for sure. Yeah? He's a King of Wands. Yes, that was the 5 of Pentacles. Almost like left out in the cold. He is so much of a confused person. Oh my god, right. I'd say stick with you. Now, what were you talking about? Is whatchamacallit still here with these found cards? What's that mean? Do you have any found cards? What do you mean by that? Found cards. Feelings, but may I know your name? I never asked you. Me, Claire. ClairV. ClairV. Hey, Steven. Happy Christmas Eve to you, too. I was waiting for you. You could just call me V or Claire. My real name's Veronica. Yes, dear. Yes, yes. It's been a while. I said, where's my people? I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes. And I'm glad I did. You're welcome. Okay, Claire. Well, Veronica, yes. It's way long. V is fine. Or Claire. Yes, you may. Do you have a general question, or was that it? 818. Yay, yay. If you guys like to exchange energy for energy too, my Cash App and everything's in the description box. Alright, Steven, this is for you. Answer Steven's question. What's the answer to Steven's question? Four of Cups. Four Swords in reverse. On the undercurrent, you have the Two of Cups, and it's as if we're now finding the other person. It's like wherever they went, perhaps they're coming back. I don't know. With this Five of Swords, it's as if we're going through some kind of change. You know, we're changing. With the Lovers in reverse, this is the Lovers. This is the Shuffled Tarot. So you see the Lovers and the Judgment here. Perhaps there's bad judgment when it comes to your lover situation. Especially with these Four of Pentacles here. Oh, perhaps something needs to be released. It's as if we have to give something up. We have to give something up to the Spirit, to God, something, maybe two things. And then comes this happy family, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, this real security. The Judgment comes. It's as if there's this imbalance. Both of these fours are in reverse. You have both the fours with the 10 and the 5. So we have this change, these endings, and perhaps this healing from this Lovers. Is it just, it's as if we're done healing. We healed so much. Perhaps this is what this is saying, like, hey, we're at a crossroads. Separate or something like this. Because we're not listening to some kind of advice, or maybe somebody gave us some kind of information and it says you're not listening to it. F that. Okay. Could both need to give something up. Oh, yes, because of the 2. That is true. Like I always say, these are your cards. Use your intuition, and yours is on point. You're welcome, Pooja. Thank you. Sending you love right back. Yeah, because there was the 4, and the 1 was giving up 2 things. Perhaps that could signify both of them. But the Sun is coming out, so that's a good thing. This is positivity, but it's like after this alone time with the Hermit. And your light shines even in the dark. Perhaps you have to make a decision. Maybe that's what this is. You know, here's the 2 of Wands with the 2 of Swords. And you see she's dripping blood here. It's as if making this decision is hurting her, or standing here is hurting her. She can't see, but she does have, it's like you do have the whole world in your hands. Perhaps we don't see where we're going next. This is why it's telling us to use our thoughts and to really think. By sitting here, we're hurting ourselves. By holding on to these thoughts, it's hurting. Well, that's good. That makes sense, Stephen. I like your, honestly, there's some peace in you, around you, I feel, which comes from being through a lot of chaos, you know. Oh yeah, I've been through the chaos. That's for damn sure. Thank you, Pooja. I love you for your genuinity. Nice company, but it's been a while for both. That's good. Yeah, take your time. Definitely take your time. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna start my dinner, y'all. I was waiting to see if maybe Holly would come on. With my soul sisters. There it is again. There's that Four of Pentacles again. Is this in the Temperance? Isn't this what she wears in the Temperance card? Maybe not. We both give each other food for thought. That makes sense. Okay, look, this might help you. Steven, this is the two things that we're dropping. She's holding on to one. And you have one on your foot. Perhaps these are things that you buried that we have to go back and unbury. It's as if we're trying to hide something or cover something up, but it's still there. And these are the two things. It's like, aha, I found them. Or maybe she's trying to bury them and you're like, aha, I found them. Whatever there is, it needs to be unburied and done away with. You can't just bury it. It reminds me of something like pushing it under the rug. When you lift up the rug, the shit's still gonna be there. It's like we have to dispose of it completely with this. We can't just bury it under the rug. And that's what this Queen of Wands, this is why she's in reverse. It's like, hey, we have to worry about now. We have to worry about now because the Tower is here. You know, we have to build a sturdy foundation so that way we can prevent the Tower from falling over in the future. And that's why we have to unbury these pentacles, because if you try building a foundation on these buried pentacles, this is going to fuck up the foundation and create a Tower moment down the line anyway. With the Knight of Wands, we're acting now on something. And perhaps we're stressed about this. It's as if this is what we're acting on. Perhaps this is our security with ourselves and our mental, not only physically and financially, but mental. With the Fool and the Hierophant, we're really connecting with the spirit and having faith and walking into this newness. It's as if we're starting something we don't even know. But we have protection and we have the keys that we need to succeed. And following this is the Knight of Pentacles. And this is saying the same thing. We gain, not only are we making these plans and creating this way to go, but we're actually doing it. We're actually doing it and coming out above this. Awakening the subconscious. Yes, that's the truth. Something about your dreams, maybe? It's like some kind of nightmares, too. Maybe this could be some kind of nightmares. Like the crayfish in the moon card, yeah. Alright, y'all. I hear the kids. I love y'all. That's good. Good company is always good. You can't go wrong with good company. Right? Thank you guys so very, very much. I love y'all, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas. I hope to come on tomorrow. I don't know if I can, but if I can, I will. Thank you, everyone. Oh, you're welcome. Merry Christmas. Love y'all. Mwah.
Where's what Kyle gave me?
In there.